Let's talk about how fecal samples are collected. The most common way is by getting a fresh stool sample right after the
Fish
animal
aren't meant
goes
to
to
be
the
in a box,
bathroom.
kid. It does
This is
things to you.
usually picked up using gloves or a clean container. Another method is using something called a fecal loop, which is carefully inserted into the rectum to collect a sample. For larger animals like horses, a fecal bag can be used to collect samples over time. Next is the amount and testing methods. You don't need a lot of feces, just about 1 to 2 grams, which is about the size of a pea. One common test is fecal flotation, where the sample is mixed with a special solution so parasite eggs float to the top. Another is a fecal smear, where a small amount is spread thin on a slide to look at under a microscope. There's also sedimentation, where heavier eggs sink to the bottom. Now, placing samples on microscope slides. For a fecal smear, you take a tiny bit of the sample, mix it with a drop of water or saline, and spread it thin across the slide. For flotation, a cover slip is placed on top of the solution and then put onto a slide. The goal is to make the sample thin so you can clearly see anything under the microscope. Finally, safety is really important. Fecal samples can carry bacteria and parasites, so you should always wear gloves. Sometimes you also wear a lab coat. Make sure to wash your hands after handling samples, and never eat or drink near your work area. All tools and surfaces should be cleaned and disinfected, and samples should be thrown away in the proper containers.